Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another program, to another episode of our program, episodes of Undiluted Gospel. So, we are just here to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. So, today I'm going to talk about the insight. I called it the insight revelation. Just to rush because I don't have time and I want you to quickly listen to this. I have to rush to church. Sight is the power or the faculty of seeing. Is the power or the faculty of seeing. Sight is the power or the faculty of seeing, or the faculty of vision, whether it's the physical vision or the spiritual vision. That's all about sight. That's just a short definition for sight. But I want to talk about some things about sight that the Lord was revealing unto me some 3 months ago. There is a lot of movement that happens in each and everyone's sight. There is a lot of movement that happens in each and everyone's sight. Some things are happening in your sight right now. As you are watching this video, there are some things which are happening in your sight. And that's the movement that I'm talking about. Whether it's physical, whether it's spiritual, as long as it is movement, there is movement. So, there are things which people, they haven't been educated on, and they keep on doing and repeating the same mistakes, to which today we are going to solve. The fact that you can't see it doesn't mean that there is no movement. The fact that you can't see it, okay, or the fact that you can't recognize it, it doesn't mean that there is no movement. Now we are talking something else now. The fact that you are not seeing it or you're not recognizing it, it doesn't mean that there is no movement. Because you can have sight, but you can have blurred sight. You can have sight, but your sight can be blurred. My God. There are things that you see moving towards you, but it doesn't mean that those things are yours. There are things that move towards you. They come to you, but it doesn't mean that those things are yours. Those things are God's. Maybe they are of the devil. Continue listening to this. These things, they already have their owners. So you wanting to get them doesn't mean that they are yours. So that's why you see some of the opportunities, you try to grab them and they run away from you, and you think something happened. No, there is nothing that happened to you. Nothing happened to you. It's just that those things, they were not yours. You were just trying to grab things which were not yours. My God. Okay, for example, dating a guy who you are not supposed to marry. You break up, you cry. Why are you crying? You were dating someone who was not yours. It's someone who came into your sight after seeing that person you thought. After seeing, listen, seeing convinces your thought. Whether it's imaginatory seeing, or oh my God, whether it's imaginatory seeing, whether it's physical seeing, whether it's spiritual seeing, it always convinces your thought. Let's leave that one. Let's leave that one. Let's move. I want to finish this quickly. We'll talk deep about this. We'll talk deeply about this. So opportunity moving towards you, that doesn't mean seize it. When you see an opportunity, it doesn't mean seize it. Don't seize opportunities which are not yours. Marabrosende. The devil came and he put the world in the sight of Jesus. The devil came and put the world in the sight of Jesus. The devil said to Jesus, see. Barosida. The devil said to Jesus, see. And Jesus started seeing. But what Jesus was seeing, it was not his. So he said, I'm not going to seize this opportunity because I saw this. I'm not gonna seize this opportunity because I saw it. Marando Lahazi. So things that come into your sight, you have to be careful about things that come into your sight. What is coming into your sight? Are you seizing every opportunity? You have to pray so that God can open your eye. Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, you know, there are times like if you have traveled with road transport, There are moments when you reach a traffic light, and when the traffic light is red, that doesn't mean you have the ability to move, because what you are seeing is saying stop. But if you move, there is a law which will give you a ticket which says you don't go through a red traffic light. Most people in life are going through a red traffic light. The traffic light is saying red, but they are deciding to create a green out of a red traffic light. You are seeing it. Things that are in your sight, they have to be taken care of, dealt with carefully. My God, my God, my God. So it is only when you see a green light that when you move. It is only, listen, it is only when you see a green light. Nobody has to tell you that the light is green. You gotta see it so that you can move. Nobody gonna tell you that it's now orange or it's now red. You gotta see it. If it says stop, you gotta stop. If it says move, you gotta move. Oh, Yamandosa Dibosata Baha. It's not everything that comes in your sight that you have to talk about. Some things you have to see, and some things you have to keep quiet after seeing them. That's why you see, God doesn't tell everyone about everything, and He doesn't share all His secrets. He just places them day and day and day. Why? It's not everything that He sees that is necessary to share. My God. So the problem that you're having, some of us, the problems that we are having is only one problem. You see, you share. You see, you share. That's why you see, sometimes you think you are a man of God. You get a simple revelation, you quickly share, and you only have that revelation. Why? Because you saw, you quickly shared, and now you got nothing. What you see is not, it's not all that you see that you gotta share. Some of the things you gotta keep them because they are for your lessons. Maranto Suganijo. Sight is one of the most important things in this life, but most of the people, they cannot use their sight to attain things, especially the spiritual sight. So they rather use their sight on the wrong things. My God, they rather use their sight on the wrong things. They see the wrong things. They use their sight on the wrong things. Ramasunde Rebosa. So as I mentioned earlier, sight passes information to the brain, and it causes the whole body to react. I'm not gonna dwell deep. I'm not gonna dwell deep into that. So without sight there is no life, because that's why Jesus said. Jesus said, the eye is the light of the body. The eye is the light. It means the vision, the sight is the life of the whole body. So without this, there is no life, my brother. So you gotta attain, especially the spiritual sight. Some things in your sight, they stand tall. That's why you see, sometimes you can see mountains which are far. You cannot see the buildings which are near. You can see a mountain which are far. Why? Because it is standing tall. The sight in your sight, it is standing tall in your sight. The fact that they are far doesn't mean you won't reach it. The fact that it's far from your sight, it doesn't mean that you won't reach it. When it is 100 kilometers away from you, you gotta take step by step, still focused on the same thing, still putting your sight on the same thing. Maronte la zuzu hande. There is also a transparent barrier in your life. Some things you can see and you cannot touch. Why? There is a transparent barrier. My God. So you gotta deal with transparent barriers in your which blocks you from seeing things. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. These transparent barriers, they allow you to get close. That's why you have been seeing the same vision for a couple of years, and yet you're not reaching. You think it's not yet God's time, but sometimes it's a transparent barrier. No, hallelujah. Therefore, insight is the ability to see what's inside of you. Eh. So I'm gonna close with this one, and this one is a very controversial. It was what David saw that made him sin. It was what was in David's sight that made him sin. David stood on the balcony and he saw. The Bible doesn't say that David stood on the balcony and he started talking. David stood on the balcony and he saw. Not that he didn't have other things to do. Not that he didn't have other things. He was supposed to be in the battle, but when he missed the battle, he saw. Maranda la Suzuunda. So there came a woman who was not his wife in his sight. This woman came in his sight. Did the woman come intentionally in his sight? No. It did not come intentionally. So David took this wife not because he heard the singing, not because he smelled something from her, but only because he saw. So watch carefully about what comes in your sight and what you consider in your sight, because sight, they affect and influence your thought line. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. See you next week for yet another episode. This is Dionysius Benjamin signing out.